Okay, good evening, everybody. Good evening and welcome to our call for tonight. And this is our weekend Q&A. If you have questions while we go along, please feel free to write them there on YouTube. I'll be able to see them. And we are going to go ahead and get started. And I'm just going to make sure that I can't be heard on the mic there. Okay, good. All right, so any questions right here in the beginning? If you have them, you can write them inside of the, in the YouTube box, and I'm happy to try to answer them. If you don't, then I have some things that I'll try to cover. Hey, Dana, good to see everybody here. Okay, any questions? Any questions? And what I'll do is I'm just going to start on a topic, and you can interrupt me with questions because this is really designed to answer any questions that you have, whether it is about PLR or whether it's about something that you're looking to do in your online business. So let's get started. So while I go along, I mean, if you're looking and you're thinking, well, just kind of cut to the chase, I'm going to be talking about deal sites today. And you can just go straight there on plrshow.com/Steve R. And that'll be what I'm talking about in case you want to look while we're doing this session. I want to talk about the history of the idea I'm going to be talking about. There was a friend of mine named Alicia Little in 2014. She did a course called Deal Site Profits. And the idea in Deal Site Profits was to take advantage of the traffic that Groupon sends you and then to place an information product there. So basically what she was doing at that point, now this is when Groupon still allowed that. They may even now have come back to allow this, and I have not checked this, but they may now, because they're really looking to maximize profits, they may take digital products now. And so basically the idea that she had was to make sure that you have a lead generation website. And so when people went to Groupon, they would then click on the website. People would then click on that link in order to check it out. And then you'd collect the lead. And that was the idea that she had there. In addition to that, you would have an automated email campaign. And if you sold digital products, you would make sure that that automated email campaign sent people at least maybe once every other day some offer of yours that you had, and it didn't matter what the offer was. I mean, if you were using PLR, but that offer was going to be relevant, most of the people that would see that offer, they wouldn't know one way or the other it was PLR. They'd just be seeing an offer that would be relevant to them. And so, of course, the best thing would have been that if you created a course from scratch, but if you had a course, you would make sure that it would be available, and you would make it available on that automated campaign. That was the idea. And so you would basically have an automated source of traffic. What you do is you'd actually post your offer in Groupon. If the person was not interested in that offer, they would then click to your website. They would then get to your website. You would put something enticing there to collect the lead. And then once that lead was part of your email marketing campaign, you would then make the offer to them every other day of some information product you have. And so that was the idea. And it worked pretty well until at some point, Groupon was not too happy about people putting digital products there. And I don't think it was even, Alicia's group in particular. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure it isn't, because she may even still have digital products there because she was one of the first ones to do it. I think that they just started doing away with them in their marketplace. And I haven't checked to see if they still did that, because this was back in 2014. But basically, what you can do now is the very same thing with your video PLR courses. And I'm not saying that you should be doing them on Groupon. Basically, you'd be looking for a way to use them on some kind of deal site. Now, I want you to kind of think through this process with me. So we're not necessarily going to create courses for consumers. We're looking to create courses that would attract business owners, but we want to be able to take advantage of and leverage the deal site concept. And so, because obviously Groupon's not going to put you on there in order to get their customers, which would be business owners, you're going to create your own deal site. And basically what you would be doing is you'd be customizing your business PLR. And you'd be customizing it into different, for different marketplaces. So for example, you might customize your business PLR, let's say for fitness owners, or you'd be customizing it for beauty shop owners, or you'd be customizing it for shop owners, or at least one offer. Because remember, the idea is to get them into your video learning center and for them to get all of the other business education that you have for them. And so if you were to take one of your PLR courses, and you were to either put some bumpers on there or to change it so that it would be, let's say, something like ClickFunnels for car lot owners. I'm just giving that as an example. So you'd use our PLR video course, ClickFunnels, and you customize it in order to be ClickFunnels for car lot owners. Or you do something like MailChimp for fitness instructors. And again, this is just an idea. This is not necessarily what you do. I think you get the idea. So you'd be customizing these offers on the front end so that people of different specific niches would want the course because you made it available to them. And basically what you then do is you use the deal site to attract the business owners, not the consumers. So you'd be using this differently than even what I think the creators would be setting out to use it for. You'd be using it in order to attract a certain kind of customer, and you'd be using their templates in order to attract them because you can customize the templates. I'll show you that here in a minute. You'd then be upselling those same people into your video learning center with more general content. So where you have courses on maybe strategic marketing playbook you have of ours, or you have something like Teachable in there, or something else like Zoom, or video streaming, you'd be able to make sure that those those courses are in your video learning center. They'd be more general, but people would still want them because they're looking for business education. So you're going to customize the PLR in order to attract a certain kind of business owner. You're going to use the deal site and their templates in order to attract them. And you're going to use all of their scarcity elements in order to get the people to look at your course. So again, but what you'd basically be doing is you'd be thinking outside of the box. You'd be using easy deals in a different way, with your video learning center. And this is actually something I didn't even cover in my bonus. It's something that I wanted to make you aware of, because we'll take a look at this now and see how you'd actually do it. And so you can use the deal site concept if you're willing to customize your PLR just a little bit. So let's take a look at this. And let me make sure that let's take a look at let's look at easy deals here. So let's say that we're going to create courses for, fitness owners. And we decided we're going to use this template. And so basically what we're going to do is, we're going to then just customize a little bit, right? Obviously, we're not going to be a local business. So we're going to get rid of the map section, right? So we're not going to use the map. And then what we're going to do here is we're going to customize the section, right? So maybe we would not use maybe the contact section, right? Or we could use it, but we could customize this. And basically what we're going to do is we're going to customize the template so that we attract the business, the fitness business owner for a course that will be showing them how to market their fitness courses, or how to market their fitness, their fitness practice. And we're going to use each template in that way. So we're going to customize the template here to say what we want it to say, So in this case, maybe we'd write in here, market your fitness practice, right? I'm not sure what you call that. And you apply the changes. Right, and then you, of course, customize your tagline here. You then say get a 60% discount on a fitness or ClickFunnels for fitness, right? ClickFunnels for fitness course, because you will have customized that course for this. And basically you're going to use all of the other elements that the, that the deal site does, right? So you're going to customize all this language, right? Maybe you might change this, but I would leave this, right? I would leave this image there and I would leave this image here. I mean, maybe you might change this. You might change this to, something like your, you might change this to your, your product image, but maybe not, right? Maybe you might want to just have it so that this is going to actually look like something that a fitness owner would want to do, right? And so your thank you page, right? You're going to have your thank you page so that when the person pays, they're going to get the thank you page, right? You're going to create a thank you page, obviously, right? You're going to create the thank you page so that it actually does lead to the thank you page where your course is going to be. I mean, if you're going to have your course set up for, in Teachable, if you're going to have your course set up in your course platform, your thank you page is actually going to be, either a link to set up their account or something like that. Now, what you could also obviously do is you can set up a free offer so that the person ends up in your marketing funnel, right? Yeah. Okay. So Jim said, yeah, you know what, Jim, I did not get a chance to send out the link. I was setting up for the call before I had to do it tonight. So sorry about that. Yeah, I have to follow up after that. So I had a little bit too much to do. Okay, so basically, what you're going to do here is you're going to then be able to set up your your courses in this way. And so that is how you might use the deal site concept. You're obviously going to save it for, this particular area. Okay, so that's really it, right? That's really all that I wanted to kind of go over. Any questions on that? Any questions on how to do that? And again, yeah, I wanted to get out to the, wanted to get this out to you so that you'd be there ahead of time, but didn't get a chance to get it out to you. So I will get the replay out to everyone tonight. Okay, any questions? Okay, so you can pick up easy deals there at plrshow.com/Steve R, right? If you want to execute that strategy. Also, I did a call with Kim Blutnett, and he's got some interesting thoughts on how you can incorporate low content publishing. And you can do that at the plrshow.com/Ken B, right? Okay, and obviously now if you want to get access to our PLR newsletter, you can do that at the plrshow.com. All you've got to do is go there and you can get our free PLR Academy. That'll add you to our that'll add you to our daily newsletter. Okay. And then obviously the best way to do any of this is to position yourself as an educator. We can help you to do that at the plrshow.com/insider training. Okay, so that's about it for tonight. And if you have any, if you've benefited from this in any way, you can give us a shout out at the plrshow.com/shout. That'll help us to be able to promote our trainings as well as our PLR video courses. Okay, any other questions about the session or about the method? Any other questions? Okay, so when you say the link here, Jim, do you mean the for easy deals, or do you mean for the Q&A for the replays? The replay is going to be, it's actually always going to be the plrshow.com/weekend Q&A, right? So it's always going to be the same. So at 7 o'clock, and I'll actually put that in the newsletter tonight, it's always going to be the plrshow.com/weekend Q&A. Right, plrshow.com/weekend Q&A. Okay, so thanks very much, everybody, for hanging out with me here. Have a great night and a pleasant tomorrow. Take care. Let's see. Make sure I get this here. Well, let's see. I think that's it. And then weekend Q&A. Okay, so there we go. So there are the links, Steve R, and then weekend Q&A every Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And